should just show you how I went from this to slowing up. But yeah, man, that shit was crazy. I'm gonna get a little bit more in depth on that when we actually talk about the shooting shit.
I mean, you don't talk about it no times. We don't really got to. On top of that, as far as that shooting situation, what happened, what's done is done. But if we do have to get into depth into that, what I want to know is, can we overall move on from it? Okay, can it be resolved? I should say.
So I think somebody else asked me this in the interview. I don't know who, but I think my answer then was it's kind of that's kind of a complex question because it's like blood has been spilled, So when blood has been spilled and a life has been lost or taken, it's kind of hard to come to terms, because like I said, somebody life was taken. So if you ask me, I feel like it would take the other side to come. Like they
Okay. Watch your work. It's not you say other side. Now, this ain't no gang violence shit. This is just this ain't no gang violence shit. This is like it's exactly what it is. An attempt. But that attempt went wrong and may full of rest in peace on that side. But this ain't no war that's been going on. This ain't even no war to begin with. This is just one situation that's outside that just happened to be a fucked up situation and very unfortunate too. If this was anything like street beef, then I understand. This ain't street beef at all. This is some dumb shit that happened to happen, and then it went how it went. But at the same time, they got knowing who you are. Everybody should be understanding in this situation. Because I'm pretty sure if anybody was in your shoes, they would have been the same thing. So this is something like, even though it's some fucked up shit, at least you ain't no real op. So this is some shit that we could at least talk about.
Yeah, nah, for sure. But once again, like I said, like, you know what I'm saying, to be exact, I took a life, so it's like, when you take a life, it's really, that's why I was trying to say it's more so on the other party to forgive. Because motherfuckers I'm pretty sure people feel some type of way against me, and it's like I'm not the one that made this shit happen. You feel me? I'm not the one that, asked for none of this shit to happen. So it's like I'm not the one that should be forgiving motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. It's just, to answer your question, I don't think so. Just knowing how people niggas think and how shit go, blood been spilled. Nah, bro. It is more so. I feel like it's just gonna be you do you, you go your way. You don't say shit to me. You don't say shit. If it's that, it's that. If it's not, it's not. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think so. I don't think it ever can be talked down.
Well, I have high hopes because of the soul fact. Even after the situation, you never bragged about it. You never disrespected nobody. You never. I mean, even though you spoke on it in interviews, you never publicly said this was something you was proud of. And even just now, you did not ask for that shit. You didn't want this shit to happen. This ain't no shit that you asked for. This is no shit that you even wanted to walk into. I ain't even think this was some shit that you even saw coming. But it happened.
I saw it coming.
Oh.
I saw it coming. That's how I was ready. Because you gotta understand, bro, I told you I had got robbed 2015, a year before that.
Yeah, but it's not by the same people.
It was.
Oh.
It was the same exact guy. Same exact guy.
Then that was a lesson learned situation.
But like, this is why I tell people, bro, like, that first robbery when I got robbed, that kind of, like now, bro, my awareness, because I tell people to be aware is to be alive. Right. People think just having a firearm is what protects you. No, you got to be aware of what's going on, because if you could see the threat before it happens, you could stop the threat. So I always used to question God reasoning behind why I ended up getting shot and why I had to take a life. But then I started realizing, like, damn, how I started realizing how I was before that situation happened. Because after that situation happened, when I got robbed that first time, that's what turned me more cold blooded, more into a savage, more into I'm not gonna get because look, I didn't want to feel like a victim again. Because when I got robbed the first time, I didn't have a firearm. You feel me? So I was at the mercy of the person who had the gun pointed at me. You feel me? And I never wanted to feel that weakness, that feeling of hopelessness, that me not knowing what's going to happen again. So after that situation happened, I said this in previous interviews. What I do, applying for my 40 card, got my 40 card,
Then
started
get the
going to the
license.
gun range, started practicing, started getting ready. And my homie used to always tell me we'd go to the gun range. Now I go to the gun range, and niggas used to think I was playing, or they thought I was just messing around. Cause I'd go to the gun range and I'd be practicing, like pulling from my waistband. And my homie, they'd be in the back, like, man, look at this nigga. Who do you think he is? But they don't know that because I used to say like, hey, next time a motherfucker try to rob me, I'm gonna kill their ass, bro. I used to say that. My homie would tell me, he like, man, bro, because we used to go to the run range. I be doing it. He like, hey, bro, I don't know what you preparing for, but whatever it is, I hope you ready. And bro, and I was, and that's why I say when you said you ain't see it coming, I did, because when the situation happened, first of all, after that first time I got robbed, I had my PTSD. I had PTSD after that, so I started going into every situation, every video shoot, thinking the worst. You feel me? And a lot of people don't really know the truth. Like, people be hearing PTSD and they think it's just post-traumatic stress disorder. They just think it's all just a word. They don't understand the true dangers of PTSD, because I could tell you personally, like when I first got shot and I got out the hospital, my PTSD was so high, like to the point where, like, when I say it's dangerous, I mean like this. Like, let's say, for instance, me and you walking down a dark street.
Yeah.
And I don't know you, but you walking behind me.
Right.
Because of my PTSD, in my head, I'm thinking like, this nigga might be finna try to rob me. So I could real life be ready to do something to you, like be ready to shoot you, because I'm thinking you finna do something to me. That's the whole danger with PTSD, because you always on edge. And like, that shit used to drain me like years ago. Cause now I'm more relaxed now. But years ago, I used to be so on edge that like that shit used to drain me, because I used to always have to be on point. I used to always have to watch everybody, everything, and just always be ready for shit to go down. You know what I'm saying? And that shit used to be draining, always having to be like in attack mode, in a sense. You feel me? But yeah, I definitely seen that shit coming, because like I said, I was already going into every situation thinking negative. So when that situation happened, when I was finna walk into the door of the building where it occurred, then this voice in my head said, "Hey, get ready." And guess what I did? When right before I opened the door, I said this in previous interview, I had my hand by my waist, because in my head, I swear to God, it's crazy that the shit ended up happening the way it did. Because when I say something, literally a voice in my head told me to get ready, but I'm not thinking like something really is gonna happen, because I go into every situation thinking negative, like not negative, but being
Yeah,
cautious.
be aware,
So when I
cautious.
opened the door and dude came out, I was already mentally ready. You feel me? I was mentally and physically ready, so that's why I was able. The situation occurred the way it did, because I had already been training. That's why I tell people, don't just go get a gun. Train with the gun. Learn how to use it. Learn how to break it down. Learn how to clean it. Learn how to pull it from your waistband, because that in a shooting situation, you gonna have seconds. That situation that happened with me occurred in 5 seconds. In 5 seconds, 3 people's lives would change. You feel me? So it's like, when it comes to having a firearm, it's deeper than just having it. You gotta know how to use it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, even to this day, I be saying like, man, I hope don't like a young YN or somebody don't ever try me again. And I'm saying it not in the sense of trying to raise money, but I'm saying in the sense of me just being a person in the streets, and let's say
Yeah.
a little nigga run up, you don't understand that I'm gonna fuck you up, cause my like, even me and my homie, this like a couple years, this like a year or two ago, we was at my crib, and he timed me. I had him time my me pulling my gun from my waistband, drawing it, and I literally had a 1.1 second draw. I don't know if you know how fast that is, but like
no, that's fast.
The average nigga on the streets, not for one, I'm not just a nigga with a gun. I really know how to use my firearm. I go to the gun range. I know how to put shots on target. You feel me?
Oh, bro.
So like that's why I be like, God forbid, I hope nobody like a young nigga or something don't, because I'm gonna fuck you up, bro. Like I'm not one of those. Like I really do this shit for real. Like I'm real. Like nigga, people think I be playing. Why y'all think I call myself Ray Wick? You think I say that for just to? Nah, I'm really like that for real. And I'm not even saying that on no glow shit, but I'm saying that on no like acting like I'm tough again. Nah, I'm saying that in a way of just like you got white people that know proficiently know how to use their firearms and they go to the gun range.
That's
I know
you.
I'm the same way. Like I'm not just out here. Nah, gang, I'm gonna line your ass up and put that bit like I'm gonna really fuck you up. So that's why I be cool because I know what I'm capable of, bro. And you know, that's why I don't really be like too. Well, you always gotta be worried and cautious, but I just saying I know average street nigga with a gun not fucking with me, honestly. Like for real.
For sure. And that's why just think before you make certain moves. Not everything has to be done.
Because you don't know who you fucking with. You don't know who you playing with.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. But I'm assuming time for about like, now that you're more relaxed and everything, mentally you in a better headspace?
Yeah, but also I'm always be on edge, bro.
Of course.
And the reason why I say that I used to question why that situation happened, but then it made me realize that situation made me who I am as far as being stronger. Because if those two robberies would have never happened, gang, I would be like a lot of people out here. Like for instance, if you go downtown Chicago and you just go downtown and look at the average white person walking, look at them. They literally are moving blind in the world. And when I say that, I mean like they just la 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 la. Like they don't be thinking anything
can happen.
And
they be thinking this shit too sweet out here.
Exactly, and that's why 90% of the crime happens downtown to white people because they're out there with no understanding or of their awareness of what's going on. Me, I don't like my model always been anything that moves is a potential threat. Meaning anytime if I'm walking out of a gas station, any bodies I'm seeing, any cars, anything. So you real life when it come to this shit, because I look at it like this: you only got one life in this shit. You got one turn. This not GTA. You don't die and come back, bro. So you have to be on everything. And I literally look at shit like I'm the Terminator. And when I say that, I mean like I scan. I'm scanning. Yeah, I'm scanning for threat. I really look at shit like a police officer. When I walk in, I'm looking at niggas' waistband. I'm watching your body language. I'm watching your hands because why you think police be like, let me see your hands? Because you can't do shit without your hands. You can't do nothing without your hands. So I'm watching your hands. I'm watching your waistband. I'm studying, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm real. People be like, oh yeah, I move material. I mean, I move what they say, like what's the word?
I move militant.
Militant, my bad. Militant, and I move strategic, but motherfuckers really don't. Man.
No, they don't.
People just be talking for real. But when I say I really do, gang, I'm one of them niggas, bro. When I be outside with my homie at the club, I'm the nigga that's up. Hey, fool no more. Like my homie don't be in the club. I'm the one that's watching it. Like, hey, you see fool them over there? Like I'm the one. I'm that. I'm the one. I'm Mr. On Point. I'm the one. I'm the homie that they know. Oh yeah, Rayy Moneyyy got his power. Rayy Moneyyy he on point. Like, you know, I'm that, bro. You feel me? So and that goes back to being able to use your firearm proficiently, defend yourself. You get to be a man, protect yourself and your family. Ain't motherfuckers be out here just doing anything, bro.
Oh, bro. And with that being said, you want to be a survivor? Follow his motto.
Hey, go to the gun range, practice. Go take some advanced firearm classes, bro. As a type of person, I am motherfuckers don't eat. Nope, like, bro, I'm the type to go take an advanced firearm class. I'm the type to go take some martial arts because I
Oh,
want
martial arts
I
too?
want to, bro. No, I'm saying my goal is I want to be a human weapon. I want to be able to defend. Like I always wanted to be on some like for real, like
Lacing
some
shit.
like some raw. You know what I'm saying? Just being able to defend myself in
Hey,
all
hey,
levels. You know.
hey, start seeing if you can star in action movies. You don't have to be a hitman in that bitch. We'll see how proficient you are, nigga. Oh, bro. Yeah. But no, we just gonna get ready to wrap this up here because we don't had enough time and we done had a lot to talk about. But I know for a fact we're gonna get a part 2 in. And you're gonna see that advice kick in when we get part 2 in. But so before we close out this bit, I just want to ask real quick. What was your reason of doing this interview with me? Because I'm pretty sure you support the page in general, because you know we show love and everything. But at the end of the day, the answer could have always been no. Like anytime I like network with people, but I also like doing it in a way where I know like why do you support me? Because it's like it's always a reason behind things. And I like not just letting those just for feedback reasons.
Well, bro, you know, you really been doing this shit for a long time. Like, you know, yeah, and to be honest, bro, you really should be further, and it's not your fault because you done lost like 3 pages, right? Bro,
I
y'all,
lost 2 pages.
bro, y'all, well, two, y'all, I really believe you would have been well over 500,000 followers by now. Had you not lost them pages, bro, you would have definitely be way further.
DJ Vlad, I'm still gonna talk to you one day. It's your fault that all that shit happened.
But what I can say is that I damn want to say you down to the biggest platform. You filled the void that college kid. When college kid fell off, bro, Chicago Wave came in and filled that void. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So it's like you what the city needed, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, we don't really got that many. You got Chicago ghetto, Chicago media takeout, but they don't really. You really serve the artists of this city, like you know what I'm saying. You really support a lot of motherfuckers, like a lot of people that wouldn't get posted or been known if it wasn't for you. Like, you know, like even KB Nene on bro, shout out her. I was seeing her shit. You was on a crazy ass motherfucking
For a year
promo.
straight. For a
You
year
know,
straight.
it's funny, bro. I was just watching the video and they just said, "Who's that?" They just asked her like, "Yeah, they were like, yeah, you don't fuck with the Wave, don't Chicago Wave don't fuck with you no more because you wouldn't let him fuck or some shit." Some shit
First
like
off,
that.
first off, that's what shit that never happened. I like looking at her in that way. I'd rather die, even if we was last people on earth. But me and her, we do have a talk that needs to be had just because of the sole fact that she don't like we know each other personally, but she don't know what I'm personally going through in real life because she started her podcast, she started working, but then we started talking to each other less because like you doing your thing, I'm doing mine, but you don't know what I'm going through behind closed doors. So you just run into the internet answering questions whole time. You haven't checked up to like have a real full blown conversation. But that's also something I could have told her too. Like I'm really not going through shit. But that shit, that's just a real fucked up misunderstanding. But if she keeps doing things, it's gonna be worse than what it has to be. But me and her gonna talk. I know that. That's coming up. So y'all, that question will be answered one day, just not right now.
No, for sure. But no, to answer your original question, bro, the reason why I did is because when people ask me to do interviews, bro, like you gotta have your platform got to be respectable. Like you gotta have like you can't just today I'm creating a platform today. I want to interview. Nah, you gotta show me that you really do this shit for real. Like you really working. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing this shit, bro. So like when you reached out to me, I'm like, all right, I've been seeing you doing your interviews and shit. And like I said, I really like doing interviews because I'm able to express myself. Because I actually just talked to Lou Vizor. He just said because we got a little group chat about like my production assistant. So he just told me like, man, he like Rayy Moneyyy. He like, I don't see how you do it. I'm like, do what? He like interviews and shit. He like, I don't really like that shit. I'm like, shit.
Oh yeah, if you want, you can interview me. Like we got a football talk.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, shit, bro. I've been getting interviewed for years. So like, honestly, like my first interview with Zach.
May rest in peace.
Yeah, respect my boy Zach on bro. My first interview with Zach, like I wasn't this comfortable, always this comfortable on camera just to being able like how I'm just talking to you right now.
Yeah.
Bro, I wasn't always this comfortable. Like I said, I done did so many interviews over the years. It's just like, you just having a conversation,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm glad that you and that's why I hope everybody understands, like, the work that I do. I hope that you respect that and want to talk to me just to see me for me, you know, versus what all the bad fish is. But yeah, I do appreciate that. And with that being said, my boy, thank you for your time as well, because this is definitely a one for the books. I'm glad we got to cover a lot of things. You will always and forever be a part of the Chicago Wave as one of the pioneer directors and of the drill culture, and have one of the biggest influences. So when we get part 2 down, we going to get up to speed on some more things, and we going to run through a whole lot of new topics, my boy. Wow. So I'll see you when I see you in these streets. Ciao!
Chicago Wave, what's your message to the youth?
There's a million things I could say to them, but if there's one thing that they need to know, that I feel like they should know, I'm here for them.